Hello and welcome to Serpent Temple. I am here with Strigoi.
Hi.
Hello. Please introduce yourselves to our lovely viewers.
Hi, I'm Chris, and this is Ben.
Chris
I'll have
and Ben.
to remember my microphone technique.
I'll like supplement you if you need it. Yeah.
I'll try and remember.
Well, you guys said you're up for doing a Psycard reading today, so we can do like one card each, and then a third bonus card if you like. So that one's for you, and we'll do. This can be your future, a combined future.
Oh, we're going to have a combined future.
Combined future, or maybe not. We could do two futures if you like.
So what's the format? So you just want us to turn these over and show them to you?
Turn them over one at a time. For each one you turn over, I'll read you the description, and you can like tell me how that makes you feel.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, let's do it.
Go on then.
Okay, here goes the first card.
The Voyage. I will read the card for you. It's number 35. Some hold music. Coming alive out of an ancient map, a galleon sails the ocean on a voyage of discovery. A card of movement and foreign connections. The likelihood of travel or a journey is suggested by this card. It could point to a holiday, or where new aspects of yourself will be found, or another voyage across your inner world to uncolonized areas of the psyche.
Thoughts?
Captain Haddock. Yeah, Captain Haddock.
Captain Haddock.
Yeah. No, that's inspiring. It's really cool.
That seems apt, doesn't it? Because you were considering about having a new patio, and now that's something new.
Yeah, totally. That's really on point.
A ship-based patio
Indeed.
A ship-based patio.
with a poop deck.
No, that's just from Brookside. Sorry, I'm old there. It's an old reference there. Never mind. Someone will get that.
Okay. I will tentatively turn over this card. Oh, that looks
Prison.
perfect. Ideal.
I mean, you are in a dark room.
Ideal.
You're in
Immediately, I agree with everything that's coming.
the
Because
misery
that's
begins.
exactly how I feel. But
Really?
yeah, you're the first ray of sunshine in my entire existence.
Oh.
What a great channel. Anyway,
you.
continue.
I will read you the prison card.
Also the description that quickly.
Yeah.
A manacled prisoner languishes behind bars, but the sunlight floods into the cell. This card stands for those situations we are seemingly trapped, where the key is turned on us and we have no freedom of action. Do you feel unfree?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, that's immensely apt. Because look at the misery.
Yeah.
Well, we're here. We brought the rain. I mean, what more do you want from Strigoi?
The light's in your back, and it's casting a bigger shadow.
Whoa.
I don't know whether we got that.
A shadow
So
within
the
a
light's
shadow.
on your back, and it's casting a bigger shadow.
Yeah, no, that's definitely apt. But what can we do? Shall we find out what our future holds?
We can.
I'm nicking your format.
I like it. No, you're running with it. Go free. Go wild. Get out of
Go
prison.
on, if you pick...
You want to do two futures? Cameraman's saying two futures. He's
Two.
really pushing for it. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, you
can
get
have
the
this
good future.
You can have the miserable future.
Okay. Do I pull the card now?
Go for it.
Okay, card number 2.
The Message. Wow. Okay, this is very connected actually. So that's one before the voyage. 34. So, the Message. Lying on the deck, drawn up from the ocean depths, among the fisherman's catch, lies a bottle containing a message. This card symbolizes the promise of a message, whether it comes by letter, telephone from a friend, or there again, it may come from our own inner depths. The card warns us to be prepared and receptive to the message of its tidings of important news. Are you waiting for anything?
Reminds me, feed the cat. Feed the cat.
I love it. You've got into a galleon to sail and voyage the world, and you've pulled up a message in a bottle that says "Feed the cat."
I think it's just from being in Hersham too much, really.
Yeah?
You know, it's No, it's lovely. That's really cool. It's once again, it's super. It's progressive. It's forward thinking, and I mean, it's very contrary to the music, but yeah, lovely.
It sounds very you.
Yeah. Sometimes.
I mean, you voyaged all the way to Hellfest, and I'm assuming you got a message to invite you here. So that must have been an experience in itself.
Always.
Spooky.
Absolutely.
Spooky.
I believe this is probably your first performance in actual weather that's more suitable for the music, because you've done Brutal Assault before, right, and Bloodstock, which were both quite intensely warm, so...
Yeah, have you ever seen the movie Sunshine?
Oh,
Yeah, you know the penultimate scenes? Yeah, that was Bloodstock.
That was harsh. It was harsh. I was camping in it. So,
Yeah, we've had heat, so it was actually nice to have some rain. Because then people have to come into the tent whether they like you or not.
Absolutely. And Chris, I was going to ask, so I know that you took more of a handle with the lyrical duties with this album. Like, how's it been as a performer to see like the response from the fans for the newer songs with the tracks that you were more directly involved with?
Well, I did it for both.
I did it for both,
but,
okay, yeah.
I mean, that's my job. But no, I mean... It's called Wikipedia, bro. No, no, for real. Bro and for real.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's always really gratifying because they can be very personal. A lot is very personal for me, but it will always be Greg's interpretation musically, and that's where we sort of we meet together artistically. It's the strangest thing to write something lyrically first and then receive a demo. I've always done it the other way around, but with Greg, when we decided, well, should we do something? And it was literally that. He said, right, well, I want you to do the lyrics. You're good at that. You do that, I'll do that. Cool, okay. So I'd write a load of things, I'd send them, and then I think the first song I ever heard was Throne of Disgrace off the first record, and I was out at a gig, and I just got an email to like frantically get like on the venue Wi-Fi so I can download this. Oh right, that's what Strigoi is going to sound like. Cool. And so that was that. So it's immensely gratifying. It's especially gratifying to see people doing the slowest circle pit that's ever existed to abandon all faith, because that has exceptionally personal things from my life. So to change the context from something like really, really horrible for me personally, to see people enjoying themselves like that, it's cheaper than any shrink. So yeah, it's wonderful. Honestly, I really get a kick out of it. Anyway, that was that. I want to know what my future holds, man. Shall I do it?
Yeah. Do it. Oh, the home.
The home.
Prison, back home.
You're going to get out. I'll read you the home. That's nice. Are you quite an insular person? Do you go out much?
No.
No. I feel like that's very artistic to stay home and just do art.
I've got lyrics to write and musings to muse.
Yeah.
And Wikipedia pages to update. I'm sorry.
I'll read you the home. A cozy cottage hearth with tea laid and a cat curled up by a burning fire on a winter's evening. This card draws us to our background and the security we all need from a warm, comforting environment. It represents the trusted, simple things in our lives which we sometimes undervalue.
Well, I don't undervalue them though. That's like the ideal.
Yeah.
My wife will be chuffed at that.
Oh, amazing. She knows you're going to be around.
Oh yeah. Well, I like to be anyway. But yeah, I mean, it all makes. I can draw parallels to things. So yeah, sounds good. I'd rather be at home than in prison, so that's a positive.
Perhaps prison's the things that informed your lyrics, and home is where you create the lyrics.
Yeah. Hold on, so he gets a journey with a ship and all this sort of stuff, and I go from prison to home.
Maybe you're in the ship.
But you've actually
In the
served your
holds.
sentence. That's the thing. You've actually served your sentence in prison. Then you can go home.
Yeah.
And you can appreciate it more.
You could be on the way
True
to the prison
story.
colony of Australia.
Perhaps I have served my sentence.
Yeah.
And then the home
You're reaping
is
the rewards.
yours to embrace.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Perhaps
Do we check back in like a couple of years and
Yeah,
tell
feel
you
free, yeah,
how
what
his
the-
ship is going? And
Because the thing is, what could be interpreted here is got the voyage and the message. It could be, I was on the voyage, I crashed the ship, and all that's left over is this epoxy bottle.
With a message.
The message going, ship's drowning, I'm drowning.
Help.
feed the cat.
Feed the cat, yeah. If
cat's
I
by the
die,
fire.
feed the cat, give him that fish. Makes total sense.
So a bottle and I've got a cat in my home, which I legitimately have.
There you
Oh, watch out.
Shit. That was my alarm.
We've set off the bullshit alarm again. Every interview, everyone, it goes off. We're sorry. You ask us the questions.
It could be classed as the weekometer. It just twitched. It twitched.
It is. It's just too much weeping. That's what we do.
I'm so
and we bring
sorry.
the weather for you.
I know.
So I hope you enjoy the rain.
What we do is we don't do our research and our alarms go off halfway through. That's how we like to conduct our interviews.
It's all going really well.
I think it is.
This will be a popular one.
We're going to put that in big letters above the video. Yeah.
The popular one. Yeah, definitely.
The one where it's popular. I love that. Thank you so much, guys. It's been a
Thank
real
you.
pleasure. I'm
Thanks
sure
for
you're
having us.
burning with more questions, though.
One last question, which just kind of came into my mind. We were talking a little bit about Tom G
Right.
off the record. If you, obviously, Tom G. Huh?
It is the record now.
It is now. So when we're talking about Tom G, we talked about his connection with Giga. If you guys had to pick an artist that you yourself would be closely aligned to, like say whether it be with Strigoi or yourself personally, which artist would you pick?
I'd be hard pushed, not because I'm so obsessed with Giga, but it would actually be, from my perspective, the person that we chose to do our artwork. Because if you actually check out Brian's entire catalogue and the way that he conveys just these remarkable, almost hellscape, it makes you feel uncomfortable. It's not like an obvious feeling, but Brian's work just really gets under your skin, and that's why we, in a sense, we had some ideas and we trusted him enough to give him free rein. He listened to the album, he had the lyrics in front of him, and he came up with that. And that's true artistry. I was so excited because when you're handing over the reins to somebody else to give you their artistic interpretation of your work, it's very daunting. But I mean, I do really try and push him. He's now doing exhibitions in New York, and things are really taking off. But I think he's going to be, photographically and also design-wise, I think he's going to be somebody that's really important for artistry, and particularly he does album covers, but he does so many other things. And his long-suffering girlfriend has to just stand there and do, honestly, she's amazing. But, you know, I thank them all because I thought it was absolutely perfect. So I'm already there with Strigoi. Sorry, it's boring or obvious.
No, fantastic.
What about you?
Or are you just going to agree with me?
No. I mean, two names come to mind, actually, was Simon Bisley, who is kind of Rosetta clone to a degree. He's got a big running affiliation with heavy metal. I mean, the Lobo character, Judge Dredd, but also does loads of stuff with Danzig. The only thing I love his work, but I think if it was to do with a project like this, it would make it too cartoony. You know, it just takes away the sincerity of the gloom and the edge to it. I would say it's the right person for the right job. It's not even, it could be an unknown, and who Chris has mentioned and has done an amazing job.
Lead them in art.
Yeah, and it really suits it down to a T. It really does.
I shouldn't push him too much because if we do a third album, then I would really like to work with him again. So I don't want him to be booked solid. I want him to be successful.
Yeah.
But a joke's a joke, you know. But yeah, we've been exceptionally fortunate to land on the things that we have, to be able to convey just the messages that we want visually or otherwise. And so that's all you really want to do with this stuff. Just as long as it's presented and it's fully realised as a concept, you can just do it. We're fortunate that we've had the opportunity this weekend as well to perform first time in France and in front of our label, so it's nice to put faces to names. So it's just been a really, really good experience, and we made it rain. So we brought the misery, job done.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for making it rain and cooling us down. You made us Scotsmen very happy. It's been a pleasure. Any final remarks?
Stay gloomy.
Stay miserable.
Hell yeah, we can agree with that. Thank you for watching.